Welcome back. Neighbors in Menomonee Falls are expected to speak up during tonight's Board of Education meeting after nearly 36 books were pulled from the high school library shelves because of a district policy.
Ryan Jenkins shares why some feel this could have even bigger consequences.
The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison, a winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature, is one of 33 titles you'll no longer find on library shelves at Menomonee Falls High School after the district banned the list of books citing profanity and sexually explicit content.
I think that it absolutely is going to decrease opportunities for our students.
William Gottenmoller graduated from Menomonee Falls High School earlier this year, and he calls the new list of banned books unnecessary.
By not being exposed to ideas and to even relatively explicit, inappropriate ideas and notions and experiences and themes, they're not being exposed to the purposes behind those themes.
The district pointing to its policy when banning the titles. I asked Chair of Marquette University's English department about the ban.
Many of these books are literary classics.
Many of the titles being banned are also written by people of color, women, and members of the LGBTQ+ community. And Gerry says families should pay close attention to the process to restrict access to books.
The books are being presented as if they were pornographic, when in actuality, they're just simply books that talk about sex and in many cases are talking about sexual abuse. If we're going to pull it out of a school now, I think the standard has to be very high in terms of explaining what it is about this book that suddenly is no longer acceptable to a teenager in 2023.
Restricting titles is a trend growing nationwide. In Wisconsin, there were 26 attempts to restrict access to books and 137 titles challenged last year. Ahead of tonight's board meeting in Menomonee Falls, Gerry shares this message.
We shouldn't be afraid of ideas, that we shouldn't be afraid of our children, that we need to let them read and experience the world and find out who they want to be, and that many of the books on this list do that for a lot of students.
Tonight's board meeting is at 6:30 at Village Hall. Reporting in Menomonee Falls, Ryan Jenkins, TMJ4 News.
Just a handful of people are responsible for a majority of the book bans across the U.S. That's according to new analysis from the Washington Post. 11 people are responsible for 60% of book ban requests across the country.